Hey Tommy, can you ask either Kathleen or Mabel or they're right there on the right floor?
Well, good afternoon and welcome here to the Alamo Heights Natatorium, which will be the site of the Trinity University Tiger Invitational. We're going to get started with diving. It's going to be the women's 1 meter and the men's 3 meter here on this Friday afternoon from San Antonio. And it looks like it'll be Trinity and Incarnate Word as the two of the many schools with a diving squad competing here today. And I believe we've got a little bit of static on the audio, so I'm currently trying to work our way through that. We are remote broadcasting here from Alamo Heights Natatorium, just up the road near the airport here in San Antonio. And so we look like we're going to be underway here before terribly long, and it'll be a mix of 6 dives and 11 dives.
Day 1 of the 2025 Trinity Tiger Invitational. We have our ladies on 1 meter, gentlemen are on 3.
And the public address is coming through nice and loud, so hopefully we're not talking over each other too much and you can still understand and hear.
Your referee on 3 meter is Mr. Donboy in the red shirt. Divers, please, if you have any questions about the dive contest, please refer to them first. We are going to go a little slow. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty. We're going to make sure everything's working before we pick things up. All right, so take your time.
So we'll
beginning round 1, Isabella Dollar, University of Incarnate Word, 103B, front 1.5 somersault pipe.
All right, so the dollar here to get us started. And Isabel Dollar with the 103B. We await the scores. It looks like 5-5, 6-5, 6-6, and 5-5.
Judge awards 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 6, 5 1/2.
So a 29.75 there for Isabel Dollar from UIW as we are now underway. And we will remove the mark here in just a moment. I believe they're having a little bit of issue with the
Abby Bellucci, University of Incarnate Word, 104B, front double somersault spike.
So Abigail Bellucci. Or 104B.
Total award 42.55.
So a 6-0, 6-5, 7, 5-5, and a 6 for a combined total of 42.55.
Aubrey De Leon, Trinity University, 103B, front 1.5 somersault spike.
Bring up Trinity's Aubrey De Leon. 103B. So a 5-0, a 5-0, 5-5, 5-5, and a 5-0.
Andy Torres, Trinity University, 103B, front, 1.5 somersaults pipe.
So I'll bring up Andy Torres, listed as our 5th diver from Trinity. Doing a 103B.
Judge Ward, 26.35.
She will match her teammate. 5-0, 5-0, 5-5, 5-0, 5-5.
Trinity University, 105C, front, 2.5 somersaults top.
And so Juliet Hood from Trinity, 105C. And a 30 total, 4-0, 4-0.
30 points even.
4-5, 4-5, and a 3-5.
Charlotte Brood, Trinity University, 203B, back 1.5 somersaults pipe.
All right, so Charlotte Brood, be our 7th diver of the day. And she was doing a 203B.
Bingo, 37.95.
5.5s across the board, 37.95, and this will bring up William Meckel for the men's side for Trinity. He'll be performing a 103B.
Hold on 1 second.
And a little bit of a delay here as we get switched over to the men's side.
Thank you for waiting. Roldan Salas, University of Incarnate Word, 105B, front 2.5 somersaults pipe.
And that is the reason for the change. This is Roldan Salas performing a 105B from Incarnate Word. And a 52.8 for Salas.
Judge Award, 52.80.
7-0, 7-5, 7-5, 7-0. And I believe the last one was 7-5.
University of Incarnate Word, 105B, front 2.5 somersaults pipe.
Lazaran, also from UIW with a 105B.
Judge 4, what do you want?
We have a miscalculation in 4. Get the total. I believe it's going to go down as a 50.4.
Go ahead and enter it, Doc. Okay.
There we go. 50.4. It's going to be 6.5, 7, 7.5, 6.5, 7.5. And now this will be Meckel here for Trinity.
103B, front 1.5 somersaults pipe.
And the 103B from Meckel. We'll score him a 26.4.
Judge Award, 26.40.
5.5, 6, 5. 5.5, 5.5.
Wallace, first dive for Trinity University, 105B, front 2.5 somersaults pipe.
Max Rola Mullis for the Tigers. 105B. And then it'll be a 40.8. 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 6. And so the 10 divers.
Round 2, Isabel. 105C.
So back to the women's 1 meter. UIW's Isabel Dollar. 29.75, her last dive. Performing a 105C.
Judge score 33.60. Abby, 105C.
And Bellalucci with a 32.4, 4.45s, and a 3.5 on a 105C.
Aubrey, 203C.
So a 203C here from Aubrey De Leon from Trinity. And De Leon with a 28.
Points even.
So a 5, a 4, 2 4.5s, and a 5.5. Be Andy Torres now for Trinity. Her last dive, a 26.35. Now performing a 104C.
Judge's award 26.40.
And I'll move her to 52.75 total with a 26.4. Juliet Hood, also from Trinity.
Judge's award 48.40. Charlotte, 104C.
And that'll bring back Charlotte Brode. At 37.95 her first time out. Now on a 104C.
Judge's award 30.8.
30.8 total of
Rolled on 203C.
68.7. Back to the men on their second dive. Rodan Salas, 203C. Cardinal with a 52.8 his first dive.
Judge's award 33.25. Bilal, 107B.
Ala Zaran. Now 107B. Carry a 3.1 degree of difficulty. And a 50.4 on his first dive. Somersaults. And that'll be a 63.55. Moves him into the lead at 113.95. This will be Meckel here for Trinity. 201A. 1.9 degree of difficulty. 26.4 on his first dive. And that one
Judge one.
Be a 33.25.
Judge's award 33.25.
That'll put him just under 60.
Max
for his 2 dives. This will be Max Ralamulis. And 203A. Had a 40.8 on his first dive. That'll be a 36.
Beginning round 3, Isabel, 203C.
So back to the women's for the start of the 3rd round. It'll be Isabel Dollar from UIW once again. And 203C, drawing applause.
Judges award
34 even. And that'll move her to 97.35.
203C.
Lucci from UIW. The 74.95, attempting a 203C. An impressive dive on the 1.5 somersault tuck. Draw 42.
42 even.
That'll move her into 116.95.
302C.
And Aubrey Daly on here for the Tigers. It'll be a 302C. Currently with 54.35. And that last dive will net her an additional 24.8.
Hold on 1 second.
We're going to scratch that. They're going to re-enter the scores. There it is. 25.6 over the score now. One of the scorer's devices seems to have a glitch, so every now and then we come up 1 score short. Daily on for Trinity, giving her 79.95 currently. Of the women's 1 meter.
Judges award 25.60.
That'll bring now officially for Andy Torres. Torres with a 203C.
And the awards are 28 even.
28 even for Torres. Juliet Hood. 2132D for Trinity. $78.4 currently for Hood. And she'll add 34.1.
Charlotte, 5132D.
And Charlotte Brode here for the Tigers. Also a 5132D. Currently 68.75 in this dive.
Judges award
An additional 29.7.
Rolled on 303C.
Third round here for the men. And a 303C for Roldan Salas. 86.05 entering that dive. He'll add 43 even to it. Slightly ahead of his teammate Zaran. Zaran will look to take back the lead, trailing currently by about 15 points. He'll be attempting a 51-52B, a 3.0 degree of difficulty. Oh, beautiful dive. So run.
Judge 2, thank you. Judges award,
61.5. Up to 175.45. William Knuckle here for Trinity. And a 301A. Reverse dive straight.
The awards
An
are
additional 29 points.
Max 303C.
Give way to his teammates. Max Rolla Molis, 303C. He had 76.8 coming into that dive. And had an additional 27.
Beginning the fourth round, Isabel, 301B.
So some of our divers will have 11 dives here today, and some of them just 6. So we'll follow that. Isabel Dollar on her 4th dive. And a 301B. 33.15. It's up to 130.5 overall.
You want to change that to a 301? Okay, give us 1 moment, please.
Abby's going to change from a 303C to a 301.
C.
301C.
C. 301C. Okay, give us 1 moment, please.
And so we'll take a moment to change that on the system. And we'll look to fix the audio after this event. After the diving, we'll move to try to knock out that background noise, see what's making that happen. So hopefully we can, it's good enough at the moment.
Abby, 301C.
And so Abigail Bellucci for UIW, 116.95 so far coming in. She changed this to a 301C. Total 31.2. So 31.2 makes it 148.15 for Abigail after 4 dives. And that'll bring us back to Trinity. We've got swimming tonight at 6 p.m. Central. It'll be the finals for, I believe, the men's and women's 200 relay and the 400.
Already 403C.
Medley. To double check the events category. This will be Aubrey De Leon, 403C. Had a 79.95 after 3 dives. And our 4th.
Judge 1.
Our 4th will net.
And the awards are 36.30.
36.3. So 116.25
Andy, 301C.
for Aubrey. That'll bring us to Andy Torres. 301C. She had an 80.75 before this dive.
Judges award 28.80. Juliet, 303C.
Okay, so Juliet Hood with a 303C. She's got 112.5 on the day so far. And her 1.5 somersault tuck will draw applause.
And the awards are 37.80.
37.8 for Juliet.
Charlotte, 303C.
Charlotte 98.45 after 3 dives. We're doing another 303C. We'll wrap up round 4. 35.7.
405C.
Hold on now. After 3 dives, a 129.05. He'll be performing a 405C.
And the awards are 56.70.
And I'll move him to 185.
305C.
And I'll bring up his teammates. Bilal ran a 305C, currently sitting at 175 points. Our leader so far today. This 305C, 2.8 degree of difficulty.
Judge 4, will you re-enter, please?
Look like a 51.8, so we'll see if that stands. And it will, 51.8. 227 overall for Zaran.
Judge award 51.80.
So I'll bring up a
William 404C.
William Knuckle, 404C. Well, this is his biggest degree of difficulty of the day so far, 2.4. Currently at 88.65 after 3 rounds.
And the awards are 28.80.
So I'll add that and come to 117.45. That'll be max here for Trinity, 403B. Sitting on 103.8.
And the awards are 40.95.
40.95, so moves into 144.
This round, Isabel 403C.
And back to the women, starting round 5. That'll be $1 for UIW. And the Cardinals with the early lead so far today. Her 403C, sitting on 130.5, and she'll add
Judge 4.
taking a little bit of time to post the scores here. .3 added, so 166.8 will be her total after 4.
Judge award 36.30. Abby 401B.
Now we go Bellucci, the leader for the women, 401B. That'll be her most simplistic dive so far. Nice execution. 148.15 before that one after 4 rounds. She'll add 31.5.
31.50.
So just under 180 now for
51.22D.
the Cardinal. Now switching over to the Tigers, it'll be Aubrey De Leon. De Leon with a 51.22D. At 116.25. after 4 rounds. And there's the somersaults. 1 twist free will net her so we await the score. They do seem to be coming in a little bit slower.
Thank you. And the awards are 26.60.
So 26.6 will take it up to 142.
402C.
Giving way now to Andy Torres. Torres for the Tigers with a 402C. Simple somersault tuck. That's 109.55 after 4 rounds.
And the awards are 27.20.
27.2.
Juliet, 203B.
And a 203B here for Juliet Hood. Hood, 150.3 through her first 4.
And the awards are 43.70.
43.7 will take her up to 194 even.
52.21D.
Charlotte Road here for Trinity. 52.21D. And 134.15 coming in.
The awards are 30.6.
Should have 30.6.
Rolled on 107C.
Now back to the men, round 5. 107C for Solace. And the 107C drawing the applause. Had 185.75 coming into the dive.
65.80.
And the 2.8 degree of difficulty nets him 65.8.
205C.
These are on 227.25. We're doing a 205C. Zoran's round of applause for Zoran. 51.8.
51.80. William, 403C.
This will be Meckel here for Trinity. 117.45 through first 4 dives. The 403C.
And the awards are 32.30.
So 32.3.
Max, 405C.
A temporary lead over his teammates. And this will be Max with a 405C.
And the awards are 40.5.
I'll bring him to 185.25.
And sixth round, Isabel, 52.31D.
Starting round 6 here with the women. It'll be Isabel Dollar with a 52.31D. At 166.8.
Judges award, 31.50.
She'll add 31.5.
52.31D.
So dollar just under 200. Our teammate Bellucci leading the women's side. 179.65 to make a 52.31D. For Bellucci, it'll be 37.8, so up to 217. Bellucci.
104C.
Aubrey De Leon, 142.85 so far. 104C, carrying a 2.2 degree of difficulty. And a 31.9. So just under 175.
31.90.
De Leon just under 175. So we're going to wait Torres. They still haven't moved to the next diver just yet on the scoreboard. So maybe an error inputting the stats for De Leon.
Apologies, Andy. Andy, 52.11A.
So now Andy, 52.11A. Got back dive, half twist straight. Currently sitting 136.75. 1.8 degree of difficulty dive. Nicely done. Let's see what the judges award.
Judges award 25.20.
25.2.
Juliet, 104B.
Juliet Hood, 104B. It's 194 here for Trinity. Looking to try to keep pace.
And the awards are
Bellucci.
42.55.
42.55.
Charlotte,
236. Let's put her in contention on the women's side. Charlotte Brode, 403B. $164.75 so far after 5 dives. Pause here.
45.60.
45.6, so total 210.35.
52.51B.
Back to the men for round 6. May Salas. Currently sitting 251.55. 52.51B.
Judge 1. Oh, thank you. Judges award 43.20.
So the 43.2, taking the 294.
Bilal, 405B.
Bilal Zaran. 405B, sitting at 279.05. Now 405B with a 3.0 degree of difficulty. We'll draw some points. 57 to 336.05 for Saran. Now Meckel for
52.11A.
for Trinity. William with 149.75 so far. 52.11A.
Judges Award, 35 even.
35 for
Max,
Nickel.
52, 31D.
And Max Lewis. 185.25 after 5 dives. The 52.31D and be worth 34 points.
Judges Award, 34 even.
So I believe that does it for UIW, as Trinity is first on the board here for round 7.
Continuing on with round 7 for those divers wanting a Division III qualifying score. Beginning round 7, Aubrey, 101C.
Aubrey DeLeon looking for a qualifying score here for the Division III mark. 101C. She's currently sitting at 174.75, and she'll add 19.8.
19.80.
That's a 194.
Andy, 101B.
And we should be able to move a little quicker here, as half the divers, I believe, are wrapped up for today. This will be Andy Torres with a 101B.
Judges Award, 23.40.
23.4 for Torres.
Juliet, 103B.
Now back for Juliet Hood. 103B. 236.55. 236.55 after 6 dives, and she will add 33.15 to that.
Judges Award, 33.15.
So 269.7.
201B.
Broad will step up now. 210.35 for Charlotte. 201B. She'll add 28.
Judges Award, 28 even. William, 101A.
And so Michael for Trinity. The 101A.
Judges Award, 26.40.
The 26.4 will move into 211. I'll bring up Max with a 103B.
The awards are 28.80.
28.8, moving to 248.
Aubrey, 201A.
Now Aubrey with her 8th dive. Be a 201A. 1.7 on that difficulty. Has a 194.55 so far. Judges 26.35.
Andy, 201C.
Now Andy Torres. 201C coming in with a 185.35. The back dive tuck.
Judge 1. Thank you. And the awards are 23.25.
So 208 now after that 23. Back to Juliet Hood. 269.7 so far, the 401B.
Judges Award, 31.50.
That'll move her over 300.
103B.
Charlotte with a 103B, sitting at 238.35.
And the awards are 30.6. William, 202C.
Back to William here for the men. And a 202C. Sitting at 211.15.
Judges award, 24 even. Max.
The 235 for the 24. Now Max with a 201B, sitting 248.05.
Judge 2. Thank you. Judges award, 25.20.
So 25.2 for Max.
Beginning round 9, Aubrey, 301C.
Back to the women's side for round 9. We're down to our final 3 dives for the Division 3 qualifying marks. De Leon with the 301C, sitting to 20.9. So at 25.6.
Andy, 302C.
That'll be Torres with the 302C. Looking at to the 208.6 on the day.
Judges award, 24.80.
Over 230.
Juliet, 51.24D.
This would be Juliet Hood for Trinity, a 51.24D. 2.3 degree of difficulty. So we should just land it a bit sideways. We'll await the score.
Judges award, 39.10.
39.1. Charlotte into the 340s. Drawing applause. .301B for Charlotte. And 268.95 coming into round 9.
Judges score, 22.10.
Just over 290 now for Charlotte. The 302C. The 302C, 28.8 for William. And now back to Max. The 301B. Sitting 273.25.
Judges award, 30.40.
So over 300 with a 30.4.
10th and penultimate round, Aubrey, 401C.
Leon, 246.5, now a 401C.
Judges award, 23.10.
Add to it, 23.1.
401C.
401C for Andy Torres. 233 after 9 rounds.
Judges award, 25.9.
We're just under 260.
Juliet, 301B.
And now for Juliet Hood. 340.9 after 9 rounds. The 301B.
Judges award 34.85.
I added just a shade under 35
Charlotte,
to the total.
52-31D.
52-31 for Charlotte. 291.05 coming into round 10.
Judge 3, please re-enter. Is that correct? Okay, thank you. Judges award 33.60.
So 33.6.
William, 401C.
And Charlotte's 10th dive will give way to William for his 10th. 401C for Meckel.
Judges award 22.75.
Moves him to 281.7.
Max, 401B.
And a 401B here for Max. Sitting at 303.65.
And the award is 24.50.
We'll move him to 328.
Final round of diving. Aubrey, 52-21D.
And Aubrey, her last dive of the day. Will be a 52-21D.
Judges award 25.50.
We'll wrap up at 295.10 for Audrey. And now Andy with a 51-22D.
Incorrect dive.
51-22. That's an incorrect dive. Andy will finish 259.3.
Juliet, 201B.
2-1B for Juliet Hood.
Judges award 34.40.
34.4 moves her to 409.55. Now Charlotte with a 401B, 324.65.
Judges score 27.75.
So 352.4 for Charlotte.
52-21D.
52-21D here for Meckel as he'll perform today's penultimate dive. And Max will follow it up. And for William,
Judges award 22.50.
we'll finish with 304.2.
Max, hold on 1 second, please.
Before our final dive of the day, we've got a little bit of a scoreboard situation. It reverted back to the previous diver.
Max sent away. Max, 51-32B.
And a 5132D for Max.
Judges award 37.80.
Give him 365.95 on the day.
Event one of diving at the Trinity University Tiger Invitational. Judges, thank you. Table, thank you.
And that
results for you shortly.
And that will wrap us up here on day one of the Trinity Tiger Invitational. And so, same time tomorrow, they will switch sides. Women up on the high 3-meter board, men on the 1-meter board. And we hope you tune in tomorrow. 1:30 will be our time on Saturday. Stick around for coverage beginning at 6 o'clock here tonight for swimming. And we will be back just before 6 as we kick off the 3-day Trinity Invitational. And everybody back at Trinity in the control room. And Allison, Craig, and hopefully haven't missed anybody, but if I have, I apologize. We'll get that sorted for the one tonight. And we'll also try to fix this audio going forward for the rest of the Invitational. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then, you rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college, fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.